Hello grade 9 students, this is your second video related to the lesson number 13, rounding off and scientific notation. In this video, we are focused in rounding off numbers. By studying this lesson, you will be able to identify the rules related to rounding off numbers, rounding off a given numbers to the nearest 10, nearest 100, nearest 1000 and nearest decimal place. Solve problems related to rounding off. Rounding off a number. Rounding off a number means representing the value of a number by a value which is close to it. First, let's see how can we rounding off a number to the nearest 10. Do you remember multiples of 10? Here, the first 5 terms of the multiples of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And rounding off a number to the nearest 10 means representing a given number by the multiple of 10 which is nearest to it. When we rounding off a number to the nearest 10, we consider about the digit in the units place. Let's see what happens when the digit in the units place is less than 5. Look at this example, 23. Here 3 is the digit in the units place and it's less than 5. And 23 is placed in between 20 and 30. The mid value is 25. So, 23 is closer to 20. Then, when we round off 23 to the nearest 10, answer is 20. Look at another example, 331. Here, the digit in the units place is 1 and it's less than 5. And 331 is in between 330 and 340. Mid value is 335. So 331 is closer to 330. Then when we round off 331 to the nearest 10, answer is 330. In here you have to remember, while rounding off to the nearest 10, if the digit in the units place is 1, 2, 3 or 4, then the digit in the units place is replaced by 0. Right, then let's see what happens if the digit in the units place is 5 or greater than 5. Look at this example, 78. Here the digit in the units place is 8 and it's greater than 5. And 78 is in between 70 and 80. Mid value is 75. So 78 is closer to 80. Then when we round off 78 to the nearest 10, answer is 80. Next one, 126. 6 is the digit in the units place and 126 is in between 120 and 130. The mid value is 125. Then 126 is closer to 130. When we round off 126 to the nearest 10, answer is 130. Here, if the digit in the units place is 5 or greater than 5, then the units place is replaced by 0 and the tens place increased by 1. Let's look at other examples. Round off each of the following numbers to the nearest 10. First one, 63. Here, the digit in the units place is 3 and it's less than 5. So, we have to replace the units place by 0. Then answer is 60. Second one, 18. Here, 8 is greater than 5. Then we have to replace the units place by 0 and the tens place increased by 1. Answer is 20. 255. Here the digit in the units place is 5. So we have to replace it by 0 and increase the tens place by 1. Answer is 260. 591. 1 is less than 5. So we have to replace the units place by 0. Answer is 590. 2428. 8 is greater than 5. So we have to increase the tens place by 1 and replace the units place by 0. Answer is 2430. Let's move into the next part. Rounding off to the nearest 100. Representing the value of a number by the multiple of 100 which is nearest to it is known as rounding off to the nearest 100. When we round off a number to the nearest 100, we have to consider about the digit in the tens place. Let's see what happens if the digit in the tens place is less than 5. Look at this example, 245. Here, the digit in the tens place is 4 and it's less than 5. So 245 is in between 200 and 300. The mid value is 250. So you can see 245 is closer to 200. Then when we round off 245 to the nearest 100, answer is 200. Take another example, 3228. Here the digit in the tens place is 2 and it's less than 5. So 3228 is in between 3200 and 3300. Mid value is 3250. So here 3228 is closer to 3200. So when we round off 3228 to the nearest 100, answer is 3200. If the digit in the tens place is less than 5, then number round off to the previous 100. Let's look what happens if the digit in the tens place is 5 or greater than 5. 573. The digit in the tens place is 7 and it's greater than 5. So 573 is in between 500 and 600. The mid value is 550. Here you can see 573 is closer to 600. Then when we round off 573 to the nearest 100, answer is 600. Next one, 10,354. Here the digit in the tens place is 5. So 10,354 is in between 10,300 and 10,400. Mid value is 10,350. Then you can see 10,354 is closer to 10,400. Then when we round off 10,354 nearest 100, answer is 10,400. If the digit in the tens place is 5 or greater than 5, then the number round off to the next 100. Look at these examples. Round off each of the following numbers to the nearest 100. First one, 728. Here the digit in the tens place is 2, so it's less than 5. Then we have to round off to the previous 100. 700. 890. 9 is greater than 5. Here we take the next 100. 900. 5,458. Here the digit in the tens place is 5. Then we take the next 100. 5,500. 17,832. 3 is the digit in the tens place. Then we round off this into previous 100. 17,800. 65,870. 7 is the digit in the tens place. Then we take next 100. 65,100. Rounding off to the nearest 1,000. Representing the value of a number by the multiple of 1,000, which is nearest to it, is known as rounding off to the nearest 1,000. When we round off a number to the nearest 1,000, we consider about the digit in the hundreds place. Let's see what happens if the digit in the hundreds place is less than 5. 4,328. 3 is the digit in the hundreds place and it's less than 5. So this number is in between 4,000 and 5,000. Mid value is 4,500. So you can see 4,328 is closer to 4,000. Then when we round off 4,328 to the nearest 1,000, answer is 4,000. 63,275. Here 2 is the digit in the hundreds place. Then 63,275 is in between 63,000 and 64,000. Mid value is 63,500. So you can see this number is closer to 63,000. Then when we round off 63,275 to nearest 1,000, answer is 63,000. It means the previous 1,000. Then if the digit in the hundreds place is less than 5, then the number round off to the previous 1,000. Let's see what happens if the digit in the hundreds place is 5 or greater than 5. 6,870. Here 8 is the digit in the hundreds place. So this number is in between 6,000 and 7,000. Mid value is 6,500. So you can see This number is closer to 7,000. Then when we round off 6,870 to the nearest thousand, answer is 7,000. 75,980. Here 9 is the digit in the hundreds place, and this number is in between 75,000 and 76,000. Mid value is 75,500. Then this is close to 76,000. Then 75,980 is round off to the nearest thousand. Answer is 76,000. If the digit in the hundreds place is 5 or greater than 5, then the number round off to the next thousand. Look at these examples. Round off each of the following numbers to the nearest thousand. 65,400. 4 is the digit in the hundreds place and it's less than 5. So we take the previous thousand. Answer is 65,000. 7,825. The digit in the hundreds place is 8 and it's greater than 5. So we take the next thousand. 8,000. 71,200. 2 is less than 5. Then we take previous thousand. 71,000. 121,500. Digit in the hundreds place is 5. Then we take the next thousand. 122,000. 888,004. Here 0 is the digit in the hundreds place. Then we take the previous thousand as the answer. 888,000. Let's move into the exercise. Pause your video and do this exercise. Check your answers. Let's go to the next topic. Rounding of decimal numbers. First one, rounding of decimal numbers to the nearest whole number. When rounding off to the nearest whole number, if the digit in the first decimal place is less than 5, then the first decimal place is replaced by 0. 13.2. Here the digit in the first decimal place is 2. So we have to replace the first decimal place by 0. Answer is 13.0 and it's equal to 13. 552.36. Here the first decimal place is 3. So we have to replace it by 0. Then answer is 552.0 equal 552. Then if the digit in the first decimal place is 5 or greater than 5, then the first decimal place is replaced by 0 and the whole number increased by 1. 25.5. Then 5 is the digit in first decimal place and it's replaced by 0 and we have to add 1 to the units place. Then answer is 26. 138.93. 9 is greater than 5. Then we have to increase the whole number by 1. Answer is 139. When rounding off a number to the first decimal place, we consider about the digit in second decimal place. When rounding off to the nearest first decimal place, if the digit in the second decimal place is less than 5, then the second decimal place is replaced by 0. 12.73. Here 3 is the digit in second decimal place, so we have to replace it by 0. Answer is 12.7. 87.7441. 4 is the digit in second decimal place. Then answer is 87.7. Then if the digit in the second decimal place is 5 or greater than 5, then the second decimal place is replaced by 0 and the first decimal place is increased by 1. 87.46. Here 6 is the digit in second decimal place and it's greater than 5. So we have to increase the first decimal place by 1. Answer is 97.5. 100.25. Here 5 is the digit in second decimal place, so we have to increase the first decimal place by 1. Answer is 100.3. When we round off a number to the nearest second decimal place, then when rounding off to the nearest second decimal place, if the digit in the third decimal place is less than 5, then the third decimal place is replaced by 0. 33.321. 1 is the digit in third decimal point, so we have to replace it by 0. Then answer is 33.32. 450.563. 3 is the digit in third decimal place. Then we have to replace it by 0. 450.56. If the digit in the third decimal place is 5 or greater than 5, then the third decimal place is replaced by 0 and the second decimal place is increased by 1. 68.325. Here 5 is the digit in third decimal place, then we have to increase the second decimal place by 1. Answer is 68.33. 478.368. 8 is the third decimal place number, so it is greater than 5, then we have to increase 6 by 1. Answer is 478.37. Right. Now pause your video and try to do this exercise. Check your answers. This is the end of your second video related to the lesson rounding off and scientific notation. Thanks for watching.